So for this lab, we used different vegetables with different color pigments to test how they reacted with acid, acidic, and alkaline solutions and how it changed the color primarily. And I did also notice a change in the texture. I did not taste any of them though, so I cannot speak for that. And then for the second part of the lab, we got to experiment with potatoes, but I'll get to that when I bring up the slide with potatoes. So for my acid, I used white vinegar for the vegetables shown on the screen now, and then I ended up having to use apple cider vinegar for the carrots because I ran out of white vinegar. And then for my alkaline solution, just used baking soda. And in the control, there was nothing but water. So I noticed, I thought it was very interesting how it changed the color, and it was definitely very reflective of the things that were on the slides in the PowerPoints and also in the textbook. Um, so you can see for the control, it stayed pretty much the same color. For the acid, it made them all brighter except for the broccoli. And then for the alkaline, it made them all a deeper color. And I found it interesting how it completely changed the color of the red cabbage. No issues, except I didn't realize that I didn't have a carrot. But then I went back to the store and got a carrot, and I thought it was interesting how the baking soda like completely disintegrated almost the carrot. I thought I like messed something up at first, but then when doing the post lab worksheet, it made sense. So for the potatoes, we were experimenting with different types of potatoes and seeing how like different starch content and moisture affect the texture primarily, but also taste of the potatoes. My favorite for like boiling was the red. The gold ones were my favorite like taste overall probably, and the best ones for the mashed potatoes. And then the russet ones were the best for frying, even though I didn't practice that myself. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed this one because I got to eat some mashed potatoes. There were no issues with the potato part as well. And yes, the purpose of this lab, both part A and B, is to see how foods react differently with different like solutions.